Championship Wrestling Entertainment. What the world is watching.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Someone else, no matter who he faces, he will be the true champion. He defeated the Almighty One, and just now tonight he defeats a former friend, a former ally, the show-off Dolph Ziggler.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but look in the ring.
My name is Paul Heyman, and I am the advocate for the reigning, defending, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world!
It's Paul Heyman. We haven't seen him in months, and he's saying Drew is with him, but it looks like Drew hasn't a clue about this.
I've never been with you.
I'm not deluded. You are my new Paul Heyman guy.
Wait, look out. Who's that?
I'm sorry, Drew. I didn't mean you. So let me correct myself. Ladies and gentlemen, my new Paul Heyman guy, and soon to be the reigning, defending CWE World Heavyweight Champion, Braun Breaker.
The long and winding road to CWE WrestleMania has begun, and the next stop is No Way Out Live on YLE in less than 3 episodes. From Long Island, we welcome you to CWE SmackDown. The tag team champions, the Street Profit, continue to be the defending champions as they face, along with their leader, Jinder Mahal, Samir Singh and Sunil Singh, the Singh brothers here tonight.
And while that will be a great tag team match, this Elimination Chamber qualifying match will take the cake as we see the Architect Seth freaking Rollins taking on the Viper, Randy Orton.
Good evening and welcome to CWE SmackDown, folks. I'm your host, Jonathan Coachman, alongside John Bradshaw Layfield. And again, missing in action is our broadcast partner, Pat
Ladies
McAfee.
and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. Tonight!
And I am the promoter of the newest, hottest free agent. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you Braun Breaker.
He's here, Coach. This man is the blue chip of perfection. He played college football at Kennesaw State University. This man is the future, mark my words.
I've no doubt about that, John. And with Heyman by his side, he will. Wait a minute. McIntyre on the attack.
McIntyre has a lot of pent-up aggression after that spear last week.
A big boot knocking the youngster dazed. But Breaker with the jab to the gut and sends him straight into the ring apron face first. We need help out here, someone to break this up.
I don't think there's anyone who can break these two behemoths up. They will fight till they have no more, and then keep fighting. Yeah, this crowd has the right idea.
Braun and Drew literally tearing each other to shreds, and now finally we get help out here. But the damage may have already been done.
I don't think the 82nd Airborne can pull these two apart. We may need extra help.
General Manager of CWE SmackDown, Kurt Angle is rallying the troops together, trying their hardest to separate the two.
But McIntyre, again, that Scottish temper taking a hold of him.
Please calm down, Brock.
If you don't control yourself, Braun, you will be fired.
Whoa, did you hear that? Braun could be the first guy to ever get fired on his first night in the company.
Drew McIntyre, the heavyweight champion, is fuming. Hopefully now order has been restored.
Okay, Braun. Braun, please calm down. We'll get him another time.
What an outstanding start to CWE SmackDown tonight. This is going to be good. I can feel it, Coach.
CWE SmackDown just started off electrifying. Let's take you back to moments
He's here,
ago.
Coach. This man is the blue chip of perfection. He played college football at Kennesaw State University. This man is the future, mark my words.
I've no doubt about that, John. And with Heyman by his side, he will. Wait a minute. McIntyre on the attack.
McIntyre has a lot of pent-up aggression after that spear.
Damage may have already been done.
I don't think the 82nd Airborne can pull these two apart. We may need extra help.
General Manager of CWE SmackDown, Kurt Angle is rallying the troops together, trying their hardest to separate the two.
But McIntyre, again, that Scottish temper taking a hold of him.
Please calm down, Brock.
If you don't control yourself, Braun, you will be fired.
Whoa, did you hear that? Braun could be the first guy to ever get fired on his first night in the company.
Drew McIntyre, the heavyweight champion, is fuming. Hopefully now.
Drew, we've just seen what happened moments ago with you and Braun Breaker. You must be fuming. Your thoughts, please?
Fuming. You think I'm fuming? Fuming isn't even a damn word for it. This here is bullshit. Braun Heyman, I don't know what you was wanting to achieve, but you've succeeded in pissing me off. So congratulations. When I next see you, you jacked up Nimrod.
Oh my God!
Braun, please calm down. You don't need to do this.
Braun, for God's sakes, where are you thinking? No, don't do this.
What are you doing?
Oh, God. Now I know this looks bad.
Bad, are you kidding me? Heyman, I told you to control him. Look at what he's done to our champion. You guys give me no option other than to suspend you without pay.
Mr. Angle, you don't want to make him angry. Please, for all our sakes, don't make him angry. We'll leave. Come on, Braun, let's go.
Drew, can you hear me? Are you okay? We need a medic, quick.
John, Braun is out of control. Did you see what he just did to our CWE heavyweight champion?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I agree. I cannot condone the actions of one Braun Breaker. He's a wrecking ball that needs to be stopped.
Our Street Profits, the tag team champions. Such wealth and experience here in CWE SmackDown. Well, Montez and Angelo, the Preparation My Team, the Maharaja, Sunil Singh and Samir Singh will take those tag team championship tonight and make those title once and for all worthy. For it is I, Jinder
Thank God,
Mahal,
the tag team champions have shut Jinder up.
You show some respect, Coach. This man is a temple in his own country.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the CWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Making their way to the ring, the Tag Team Champions, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
The Street Profits have been very successful over the past few weeks of defending their tag team titles here on SmackDown.
I agree, Coach. They have been very successful. However, they have yet to conquer the mighty V Maharaja.
And that's what the match is all about. Remember when Antonio and Ford won the tag team championships? They stated they would defend each and every time someone put competition in their way. And so far, they've done what they said. And Montez wasting no time chopping down, I believe that's Samir in the ring. And now chasing Sunhill and Big Dawkins takes him out.
I gotta be honest with you, we're only seconds into this matchup, and this might have swung in the Street Profits' way already.
Look out, Ford is going to fly.
Over Dawkins, landing on both the Singh brothers on the outside. Can they capitalize when we come back?
The Singh brothers take control as a double team on Dawkins is taking place. As we are back,
Sunhill with a full head of steam right on Dawkins. Frequent tags in and out. Great idea to underwhelm the tag team champions here.
Just gets a 2 count on that one.
Angelo Dawkins is desperate to make a tag to Montez Ford here, who's reach out in the corner over there.
But Sunhill has Dawkins grounded in that submission, almost like a camel clutch. Do you think Jinder taught him that?
He could have very well. The Street Profits are not looking good in this one.
I don't think Angelo Dawkins knows which corner he's in. He's reach out, but he should be heading the other way.
I think he may be trying to reach for the ropes. And if he does, this hold will be broken.
Still to come tonight, the main event, the Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Randy Orton, the Viper, goes one-on-one with the Architect Seth freaking Rollins. What a barn burner that should be.
Tags and Samir, and a double team left him wide open there.
But Angelo has had enough and drops Samir like a sack of spuds with that huge uppercut.
They made a tag that's exactly what the Singh brothers needed to avoid.
The Street Profits with a double team of their own. Dawkins flips forward onto Samir and a cover.
No Sunhill breaks the pinfall, and I don't think Sunhill thought that through. As the Street Profits look to make him pay,
Jinder on the apron. Jinder off the apron as Dawkins sends Sunhill flying into him.
Those damn Street Profits, don't they know this man is gold? He's a temple. You can't treat him like this.
I don't think they care, John, as the Street Profits are looking to put away this one. Montez is going to fly. Cover. And still tag team champions.
Jinder and been hindered. There is no need to disrespect this man. I can't believe it.
The winners of this match and still tag team champions, the Street Profits.
Let's take another look at this as the Street Profits put away the Singh brothers.
I got to give them credit. They have brought prestigious back to those titles.
The Street Profits are on top and becoming the best tag team in CWE history. They opened the book up saying anytime challengers anywhere. Gotta ask the question, who's next who will want the smoke?
Opening the door for the tag team champions to be on top. So many tag teams have challenged these two and all have failed. What the hell did someone forget to pay the bill? What the hell was that? Was that you, Coach?
Oh, look who that is.
That's that crazy lunatic chick from GNXT, Nikki Cross. What is she doing out here?
And there's Alexander Wolf and Big Damo. Oh no, the Street Profits look like they're in trouble.
And there's the maniacal, majestic madman, Eric Young, the leader, and together their sanity. And remember, they only attack in the dark.
And yep, there's lights out. And as the lights are put back on, we see a broken and beaten Street Profits. This is bad news for all of us, but especially for the CWE Tag Team Champions. Sanity have put us on warning. Well, as we take you back to last week, Kurt Angle has just made this match official. Ronda Rousey one-on-one with Shayna Baszler at CWE No Way Out. Let's takes you back to last week and the audacious attack by Shayna Baszler on her once true friend, Ronda Rousey.
Oh my God, someone needs to go and check on Ronda immediately.
If you're not going to leave on your own accord, then you left me no choice. You bit. Ronda Rousey, my good friend. I use that word friend loosely. For years you have strung me along like you're always doing me a favor, when in reality she has the biggest target on her back since coming into CWE. She pissed off everyone, and she's always needed me. Because everyone was ready to step to her, and no one was ready to step to me, she needs me to stand in front of her so she can hog the spotlight like she always has. Ronda, I have given you everything a friend should give, but you've never given back. You need taking down a peg or two. You need your face slapping off your little bitch shoulders. So therefore, I went to General Manager Kurt Angle's office earlier today and got you a little prompt match for next week on CWE SmackDown before our match at CWE No Way Out against a true friend of mine, Sonya Deville.
Harsh words there by Sonya Deville, a once true friend of Ronda. And what a match for next week as we hear from Ludwig.
Allow me to introduce you to the man who is the epitome of efficiency and elegance. Er ist der Inbegriff von Eleganz und Effizienz. Der Ringgeneral.
And here he is, Coach, a man whose one purpose is to prove the ring is sacred.
Representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 279 pounds, the ring general, Gunther.
Fabian Aichner looks to be Gunther's next victim here tonight, shall we say?
An unstoppable force, he paves the way of the path of destruction he leaves before him. They may not be anyone who can stop Gunther. And speaking of which, we want to take you back to last week on CWE SmackDown, when Gunther called for a proper challenge. And this is who he got.
As far as I'm concerned, I've already done this. And then this past weekend at the CWE Royal Rumble, you give me the so-called Beast Brock Lesnar, which I eliminated in the span of 5 seconds of me being in the ring. Are you kidding me? This is what I came here for? This is my competition? This is pathetic. So,
Oh boy, guys, as an old friend of mine would say, business has just picked up.
The ring general wanted competition, and it don't come any bigger competition than the almighty one, Bobby Lashley.
But Gunther's backing down?
He's not backing down, Coach. He's wavering his competition. These two will...
I can't believe John. All this time, Gunther has wanted tougher competition the minute he gets it. He tucks his tail between his legs and leaves.
I'd be careful what you say about the ring, General. He can probably hear you from the ring, but like I told you constantly last week, he's making Lashley wait. There's no way he's afraid of the Almighty One.
Well, you just keep believing that, John, as the bell rings and these two hook up.
I don't need to believe it, Coach. It's the truth. Gunther is biding his time, letting Lashley mull it over. I'm guessing he will strike when the time's right.
Gunther has Fabian grounded here, showing off his technical wrestling skills in this one.
Look out! Got him up and down in that power bomb. Late Sid Vicious, God bless his damn soul, would be proud.
You're right there, John, but Fabian Aichner with a kick out at 2.
Gunther is not happy with that count. He's having words with the official. I wouldn't like to step in the ring with Gunther, let alone argue with him.
Gunther, a very imposing individual, has Fabian Aichner on the apron, going to bring him in the hard way. With a huge suplex from off the apron into the ring there, Ludwig Kaiser is looking on. He's been by Gunther's side from day one.
Coach, I don't think I've ever seen this guy have a smile on his face.
This crowd has an eerie silence over them. They are stunned by the destruction and brutal, calculated attacks Gunther has possessed tonight. My God, did you hear that, John?
Hear it, I damn near felt it. They could hear that chop in Appleton.
Oh wait, Gunther now locking that sleeper hold on Fabian Aichner. The end could be near?
No, Gunther changes his mind. And the big Aussie hits the finisher he's used a long time now. He calls this the last symphony. Good night, Fabian.
The winner of the match, Gunther!
And the ring general Gunther has once again put the locker room on notice. This man will be a champion in the future, I guarantee it.
You are not wrong, John, but wait a minute. That's...
Oh my God. Like the little internet virgin wrestling geeks would say, take my money now.
It's the Samoan submission machine. We know he's got a title match tonight against Bobby Roode, but I think he's come out here early on intentionally.
What a showdown this would be if these two butted heads.
It looks like Gunther has zoned in on his first championship, as he looks to have put Samoa Joe on warning. Samoa Joe will take on the glorious one, Bobby Roode, for the U.S. title. When we return, what a night this has been. Back on CWE SmackDown here. What a huge confrontation that's just happened. Gunther and Samoa Joe eye to eye.
Can't wait to see where that goes. But here is the glorious one, Bobby Roode, the challenger for Samoa Joe U.S. title.
And making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, the glorious one, Bobby Roode.
You can see exactly why this arena is jam-packed tonight with matches like this. And still to come, the Bayley one-on-one with Paige.
And not only that, Coach, the huge main event, Seth freaking Rollins versus the Viper, the Apex Predator Randy Orton, and the winner will qualify for the Elimination Chamber at CWE No Way Out.
These two have a huge impact on each other's lives. They've been up and down the road together.
They do have a lot of history as the two lock up.
Bobby Roode with a waist lock, but Samoa Joe turns it into an arm lock.
He's bending that arm back like it's a Twizzler. That's gotta hurt.
Arm lock takedown, grounding Roode here.
Total non-stop action here tonight, but the glorious one breaks up the arm lock with a kick to the face on the big Samoan.
And a swinging neck breaker there, a cover a count.
It's going to take more than that to put away the big Samoa Joe.
I think that chop just woke Samoa Joe up.
You're right, Coach. Joe delivering a huge chop of his own, and another one knocks Bobby Roode off his feet.
Joe charging Rude in the corner, but Rude gets his feet up.
On the second rope, look out. Bobby Roode with that glorious blockbuster move.
Only gets a 2 count. Bayley tonight promises to make Paige a one-hit wonder. Remember, if she defeats Paige, she will steal Paige's spot to go to CWE WrestleMania.
Bobby locks in the sleeper. This is smart by the glorious one. Grounded the big man. And yeah, you're right, Bayley's wanted this since she was a little girl.
We want to remind you to follow our shows on YouTube, TV, and Instagram. Give us a like and subscribe to us. And most importantly, join us in Montreal, Canada for the next YLE show. CWE No Way Out. Our last stop on the rockety road to CWE WrestleMania.
Well, the beatdown and the wear down process is probably the best offense Rude can get out on top in this one, but Joe breaks free, slamming Rude to the mat.
Joe's title reign was in trouble for a second, but now Samoa Joe crawls over to his opponent.
He drapes the arm over the glorious one and...
I don't know how, but Bobby Roode gets his arm up last minute and this match continues.
Look out, Joe is going to end this by locking in the coquina clutch.
He's got it locked in hard, John. I don't think Rude can escape this one.
And just like that, the Samoan bulldozer, Samoa Joe retains the U.S. title.
Can anyone defeat Samoa Joe's lengthy title run?
We thought the glorious one, Bobby Roode, had got a measure of offense with the blockbuster from the second rope.
But he put Bobby away with the coquina clutch and retains.
Samoa Joe, first of all, congratulations on your title defense against the glorious Bobby Roode. But before your match gave me an idea. You see, next week will be CWE SmackDown, episode 30. A huge milestone for everyone here in CWE, including myself. And what better way to make CWE SmackDown the #1 show than booking a huge title match? Because next week on CWE SmackDown, it will be Samoa Joe defending his United States Championship against the undefeated Gunther.
Whoa, sign me up for that one. What a huge match made for next week.
Next week's CWE SmackDown 30th episode is starting off with a bang.
Paige, tonight you put your main event spot for the chance to headline CWE WrestleMania against the women's champion on the line. You gotta be nervous? Your thoughts, please.
Well, you know something, Todd? You are right. This is risky business. Putting my opportunity at CWE WrestleMania in Las Vegas on the line. But you know something, Todd? All my life has been, well, I've been the empathy of risky business. All my life, I've put something on the line. And tonight is no exception. And after tonight is over, I will concentrate on witnessing my dream and going to CWE WrestleMania and becoming the champion.
So you want lifelike arenas and logos for your wrestling figure fed? Then check out Wrestlistic. They have everything, bringing you the best in figure fed entertainment.
If I was years younger in my prime Omos, I think I would have loved to have faced Gunther.
What the hell am I hearing that dummy is stuck in traffic so he can't make our match tonight? Yeah!
It's true, LA. But I'll get to you in a minute. Pat, what the hell are you doing turning up late again? This is the second week running. You have not bothered to be on the announcing booth with JBL and Coach. Get your ass to the ring now before I fire you. Okay, LA. You see, next week, we have a huge milestone in CWE SmackDown history. We are hitting episode 30. And I thought there's no greater idea than to have you facing off against Daniel Bryan.
You mean Goat Boy? You see, let me cut you off right there. Next week is in LA's hometown, Los Angeles, California, and LA Knight would be making his long-awaited big debut here on CWE SmackDown. That's fine, but tell that goat-ridden cheese boy that when I'm done whipping his ass all over California, he won't ever be able to show his face on SmackDown again, because I want Daniel Bryan's career on the line.
Out! Out! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
He's here.
Talk about better late than never. Pat McAfee, our broadcast partner, being summoned by General Manager Kurt Angle to basically get his act in order. Otherwise, he'd be fired.
What's up, guys? I apologize for my lateness.
You need to buck up your ideas, Pat. You got a great job here. Don't spoil it.
Who the hell are you to talk to me like that, Coach? I have other priorities to sort, like managing my man, the megastar.
It's perfectly fine, Pat. I can't believe Kurt is getting on your arse about it.
Anyway, let's not hold this show up as the fantastic Miss Bliss. The CWE SmackDown Women's Champion is on her way out here, accompanied by her bodyguard, Raquel Rodriguez.
I don't understand what she's doing out here, as we are getting ready for the Paige versus Bayley match.
She can do anything she wants. She's the champ. Speaking of which, Miss Bliss, take a seat.
Thanks, Pat. And other two of you, I'd like to say it's a pleasure, but I don't think I will.
Got away with the ladies there, Pat.
At least she talked to me.
The following contest is for the spot at CWE WrestleMania. Making her way to the ring from Norwich, England, Paige.
The CWE industry letting them hear it for the fastest upcoming rising star, Paige.
I think the fan has been taking drugs. We need to eject him immediately. Paige is not good for business.
Start. She dared to be different. She dared to stand out, and she has simply benefited from that choice.
And here's someone who would disagree with Paige's recent success, Bayley.
And her opponent from San Jose, California, Bayley.
She was once the sweetest. Now she's the meanest. No longer the hugger. No longer the kid-friendly. And blimey, I don't blame her.
These two, Bayley and Paige, both were the last two in this year's CWE Royal Rumble. It was touch and go. But in the end, Paige punched her ticket into the main event for the SmackDown Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss, at CWE WrestleMania.
And this one is underway, the two lockups.
Remember, Paige has put her CWE WrestleMania main event on the line tonight, meaning if Bayley beats her, her dreams, everything that Paige fought so hard to get in life, will come crashing down around her.
Oh, boo-hoo! What a sob story! I'm sick of hearing about this English muffin.
Muffin? Oh, Bayley goes to the eyes of Paige.
These two grew up together in the developmentary GXNT. Bayley faced Paige so many times before.
Bayley dropped her face first on the turnbuckles. Yeah, but coach, it's so different this time. This time it's more personal.
Bayley with an elbow drop from the top there.
Yeah, I can see you, sweetheart. You haven't won the match yet, so get on with it.
Bayley, confidence oozing through her as she points to the CWE WrestleMania sign.
And a kick out there at 2.5. Bayley needs to keep her head in the game if she wants to defeat Paige.
Bayley looks to have overlooked Paige here, like she didn't think she'd be any type of competition for her.
You could be right, Pat. Bayley now choking Paige on the middle rope. She's only got to the count of 4 to break that hold. But trust me, it does the damage.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I wonder which one I will beat in Las Vegas.
Bayley locks on that sleeper. It could be curtains for the British superstar here.
The official is checking her, making sure that's not a choke.
Aw, boo-hoo. Baby Paige's dreams are fading. Oh well, she can go back to selling her ass on the net.
Alexa, you will face one of these two at CWE WrestleMania. Do you have any preference?
Not really, coach. You see, when you're the champion like me, you take on all comers. Ha-ha, bit like Paige's career. But whether it be Bayley or Paige, they stand no test against me.
Paige's dreams of headlining a CWE WrestleMania event for the title are drastically fading here.
Yeah, sadly, I think you're right, John. Paige is now down, but not yet out.
The strength and resilience to recover quickly from this difficult situation is moving up as she drags her prone body to the ropes. And if she can touch the ropes, the hold will be broken.
She is fingertips away.
This capacity crowd chanting on Paige. They know she can do it.
She did it. The hold must now be broken.
Bayley must break the hold. She is risking a disqualification here.
How much damage has Bayley inflicted, though? I mean, think about it. Paige just had to move from one side of the ring to the other with Bayley's fat ass on top of her.
The official really chastising Bayley in this one.
Can you blame him, John? I mean, come on, Bayley has taken every advantage she can in this one.
Paige fighting back with those lethal snap kicks.
Yeah, but she's done for. She's had way too much taken out of her.
Paige now with Bayley. What an amazing match this is tonight on YTV CWE SmackDown. And still to come the main event, where the Viper Randy Orton will take on Seth freaking Rollins for the spot in the Elimination Chamber. Who will it be?
fall away slam shades of late Scott Hall, one of Paige's idols. I used to use that back in the days myself. Sadly, didn't finish the match for Paige.
Bayley with a cheap shot to the bread basket.
Kick to the midsection and beautiful snapmare take over there.
Bayley, look out, incoming.
Running axe smash to the back and a cover and a count, and
no, Paige kicks out. What the hell does Bayley have to do to put Paige away?
I think Bayley may be asking the same thing here. She is losing her cool.
You will never see the champion, myself, lose her cool, because she wouldn't let this match go on as long as this. Either one of these idiots would have been humbled by now.
Bayley has Paige up in the rack.
Oh, a little trash talking to the champion Alexa. I love it.
Well, that's what you get when you take your eye off the ball for a minute. Idiot.
Bayley tried for the fireman's carry spinning side slam, but Paige reversed it into a DDT, and now the two are old cold.
The official has got to 6, but what happens if these two don't to their feet and there's a double count out?
Well, thankfully, that hasn't happened as Bayley rolls to the outside here.
It's fine, hun. You keep talking trash once you get past my brick wall. I'll get past you.
Bayley is out here talking trash to the champion, but so far her issue isn't outside. To win the match, she needs to be. Oh no, Bayley taking things extremely personal now.
Bayley has an equalizer, but the official grabs it.
Wait a minute, Paige rolls up Bayley.
And she's done it. Paige is going to CWE WrestleMania to face Miss Alexa Bliss for the CWE SmackDown Women's Championship.
And Bayley can't believe it. She's not done with Paige just yet.
Talk about a saw loser. Paige won fair and square. There's no need for this. Bayley choking Paige out, screaming at her. It should have been her.
If you excuse me, gentlemen and coach, I think my bodyguard will have to sort this out.
What does she mean by that? Bayley in the ring. She's gone berserk.
Hits her with the new move she likes to call the smile no more. Bayley is raging. I've never seen her like this.
I gotta go and sort this mess out.
Raquel Rodriguez is stalking Bayley here as the champion just got up and left.
And Bayley just realized who's behind her. It's that 6'1" giant of a lady.
What did she do that for?
It looks like these three women are on the same page. No pun intended. As she takes out Paige with the big boot.
And hits her with the Chingona bomb. And I think you're right, John. They could very well be in cahoots.
It's very dangerous, these three all being one. What will become of the CWE Women's Division?
Wait a minute.
The man has arrived to even up the odds, and she takes out Bayley.
The man slam. We haven't seen Becky Lynch for a long time. What a return.
And there's a match I'd kill to see. Raquel versus Becky. She is not backing down either.
Okay, that's enough. You lot want to fight? You want to get your hands on each other so badly? Well, that's what's going to happen. You see, next week is the CWE SmackDown 30th episode. And I said I'd make it big, and I'm damn sure going to. Therefore, it will be a huge tag team match. Bayley will team with Alexa Bliss to take on Paige and Becky Lynch. Good luck, ladies.
I've got to give it to Kurt. I may not like him, but he's making next week's card look like a WrestleMania event.
Next week on episode 30, CWE SmackDown. It's Bayley and Alexa Bliss versus Paige and Becky Lynch. What a showdown.
But there's the Viper coming to the ring, and he's coming up next. Folks, it's Seth freaking Rollins facing Randy Orton for the Elimination Chamber spot. It's your main event, and it's next.
And it's main event time here on CWE SmackDown, and it's Viper time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for a spot in the Elimination Chamber at CWE No Way Out. Making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Once the legend killer, now he is a legend. Randy Orton is ready to carve his name once again as one of the true greats in this industry.
Randy Orton has left a trail of fallen that has spanned over 2 decades, and there are very few champions who are more decorated than the Viper.
We also know when Randy Orton goes to that place, shall we say. You guys know what I mean? I'm guessing you, John, have witnessed it up close. Then it's all over?
You are 100% correct, Pat. I have witnessed the mood the Viper up close and personal. Once he's in that zone, there is no snapping him out of it. Randy Orton does what he wants when he wants to do it.
That's why there is only one apex predator, and his name is Randy Orton.
Randy Orton has made a career out of dissecting his opponents, and many of his victims have stayed down for good.
Seth Rollins is here, guys, and the crowd are freaking out.
And obviously we haven't seen Seth since the CWE Royal Rumble, where we found out who'd been pulling to lights on Seth Rollins. It was none other than the returning Black Knight, Aleister Black, who eliminated Rollins from the Rumble with the Black Mask, then disappeared.
His opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah, let's touch upon that, Coach. How dare that dark hiding hoodlum? Aleister Black eliminates Seth freaking Rollins. The Architect then leave like the coward he is? Are you kidding me? This is CWE, you fight, damn it.
Well, we don't exactly know why Aleister Black chose to return, let alone why he attacked Rollins. I'm guessing he will reveal this in the weeks to come.
I love that coat. I used to have one just like it.
Rollins, the self-proclaimed. Architect, a visionary, and a revolutionary who adapts to challenges just like a chameleon.
He'll do whatever it takes, find any strategy to further his greatness.
He's going to need it tonight against the Viper, Randy Orton.
And as the bell rings, our main event has started.
The two tie up, but it's Randy Orton who has the height advantage over the two here. Randy Orton at 6'4" with the headlock to the Architect.
And the officials got to watch that hair pulling there.
Somehow Seth freaking Rollins just changed the headlock, and now it's him in control, running the ropes, and
surprisingly knocks the Viper on his back. Seth off the ropes, and Orton ducks, and Rollins tries for the RKO there, but Rollins got out of dodge.
Orton's telling him that one was a close one.
And now the Apex Predator into pursuit of Rollins, but Seth, with the oldest trick in the bag, attacks Orton coming into the ring.
Stomped heavy on that back and just hung him on the top rope there on a man that has had so many neck and back and problems. Seth Rollins is in control with those boots to the bread basket in the corner. I think that took a lot out of Orton.
You're right, Coach. The Viper is struggling here.
The Architect running at Randy Orton now, and big boot straight to the face of Seth freaking Rollins. That'll knock a few molars sideways.
Orton drags him into the corner as he pounds down on the Architect.
Wait a minute. Seth Rollins caught him. He has him in a running powerbomb in the corner. This is what ended Sting's career, but not tonight. Orton with a clothesline.
And the Viper is coiled.
Here we go. We've seen this before.
Orton waiting for his prey to get up.
Hits the RKO. No! Seth reversed it into a side suplex. Nicely done there. I've never seen anyone in my life reverse a RKO like that.
And Seth with a beat down in the corner. That suplex could have aggravated the past neck injuries of Orton.
As I know from experience, guys, a neck injury doesn't ever leave you. Every twinge, every movement, it all agonizes the pain. You just learn to live with it.
Orton sends Seth over the top, but Rollins caught himself and launches at the Viper, but the Viper saw it coming.
And Orton hits him with a series of clotheslines followed by the power slam.
Seth, freaking Rollins, looks to be in trouble here.
Orton with those huge uppercuts, nicely calculated. T-bone suplex, what a move.
Seth trying to escape here, but he may have just fallen in the trap of the Viper.
No, Seth blocks it, sending Randy Orton over the top rope and onto the arena floor.
This match is taking its toll on both individuals.
Look out! Incoming! Seth freaking Rollins through the middle rope, flies at the Viper, Randy Orton.
And if Rollins can capitalize this one, will be in the bag for the Architect. And he will be going to the Elimination Chamber.
John, how the hell did Orton get his shoulder up?
Orton is like a machine in there. They don't call him the Apex Predator for no reason.
Here we go, guys. The curb. Wait, what the hell?
The lights have gone out again. And Coach, stop touching my leg.
And there he is, the Black Knight. Aleister Black out of nowhere, and Seth Rollins is freaking out, no pun intended, but rightfully so. He had this one won.
But Seth, he better turn around soon, as the Viper is coiled, and RKO hits him with the most devastating 3 letters in CWE and a cover account. And Randy Orton is going to CWE No Way Out to enter the Elimination Chamber. Let's get the official word.
And the winner of the match, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Orton may be thanking his lucky stars. I believe if it wasn't for Aleister Black, this thing may have gone another way.
You could be right, John, but it's now official. We have 2 qualifiers for the Elimination Chamber. Both Randy Orton and Damian Priest have entered, but who will join them?
But that's CWE No Way Out, guys. Let Randy soak in his fantastic win here tonight, and let's just show you what happened again.
There you see Seth Rollins was about to put a curb stomp in Randy Orton, but the lights went out. Obviously, we have now learned it was Aleister Black's doing, and this distracted Seth Rollins to fall victim to the deadly RKO.
I don't think Seth Rollins will take this laying down, but fair play and congratulations to the Viper. Randy Orton, who will enter the Elimination Chamber along with 5 other guys. And the winner with the CWE champion at CWE WrestleMania, live in Las Vegas.
Championship Wrestling Entertainment. What the world is watching.
4, 3,